Hey Greg, I just wanted to give you an update on the yard. You helped me consult on this about 18 months ago. Just wanted to show you what I've done with it since I learned so much from you. In the front, haven't done much, just the sunflowers here, shading the yard, or shading my office there. Got a little bit of corn in between them. Once I pluck those, that'll come up. And then over here, I moved all my garbage cans out to the street, built this contraption, painted the house white. You don't care about that. New gates. And then this is my big project area. I'd probably like some advice on if you're still doing the consulting. But I built some boxes in here, ran the water over, and then I'm planting moringas next to my boxes so that they can grow up real fast and happy and start to get some more shade in here. And then over time, this is a trench that actually got good soil in it, but I'm gonna, after I have shade, I'll try the bananas again. That didn't work. And then here I just put some sunflowers for now while I figure out what I want in there. But over here is where I wanted to show you the progress. So here we've got the 3 fig trees I got from you have just taken off. And I've never seen so much fruit on a fig tree in my life. This one little thing here has more than most of the mature trees I've ever seen. Down here, I've smashed up a pumpkin last year and it took off, and I threw a couple sunflowers in there to make it pretty. So I got pumpkins coming. I don't know if they'll make it through the heat. We've got zucchini over here, some guavas tucked in, and some, what do we got over here? Honeydew and squash. So this area has really, come together since last time I showed it to you. And we've got the 2 mulberry trees here just putting off a ton of fruit this year. I couldn't have been happier with these 2 trees. And then they're hiding back here. We've got the 2 Bordeaux figs as well. And they're super happy too. Lots of fruit this year. I built a little implementation over here, and I filled this with the 3 Sisters. I know you're not a big corn guy, but I am. So I did a lot of that, threw some sunflowers in there too. And then over here was what you really helped me with last year, and it's starting to come together. So this was all rock and everything. I built myself a shed and formalized the irrigation box over there. But these are the 3, I put 4 trees in here, and I followed your instructions to a T. I mean, it wasn't easy cutting the hole in the ground like this, but we really got the well in there, filled it with all the amendments and just a ton of mulch, and they couldn't be happier last year. And they're coming in now too. I've got sweet potatoes, but the sweet potatoes were the real story last year. I grew one the size of a basketball. It was awesome. So this is coming together, this side yard. And then the trees have just taken off since I started following your advice on the foliar feeder and all that stuff. So they're probably twice as big as the last video. Got the grass coming back in, things like that. Gophers from the golf course snuck in here. I think they almost killed that blood orange, but he might make it too. So here's hoping. These boxes here, followed your advice, covered them in mulch, which really helped kill off all the weeds. We've got ourselves a little Anna apple tree from you here. She's got her first apple. That's pretty exciting. And I tucked another fig back there behind the palm. And then over here, again, mulch again, really cleaned up the box. And then this is the peach tree I got from you for the last consultation. I wanted to let you know it's alive and well. Beautiful flowers this year, just not old enough to keep them. And some side yard. And then the last thing, we talked about the garden boxes last time. You said to shade them, and boy, were you right. It's ugly the way I did it. I'll make it pretty someday. But the tomatoes and everything here just love it with a little bit of shade. So this is the crop this year. A lot of these are the seeds from your seed roundup, but a couple farmers market exotics like the Cherokee tomatoes and stuff like that. Those are fun. Over here, we had to dig out all 3 of these beds and relay wire because the gophers I told you about. So I lost my mature eggplants, but we got lots of eggplant coming in and, different things, tomatoes, grapes. This is your grapes. Fruited for the first time this year. It's pretty neat. And then over here, my last box, this is the salsa box. You got carrots, onions, tomatillos, peppers, everything you could want. Just doing great with a little bit of shade, like you said. Well, other than that, just wanted to thank you for everything and let you know it's going well. Have a great day.